What is up, y'all? Within today's video, we're going to be talking about Tana Mongeau and Cody Ko. To be so for real with you guys, I actually saw this TikTok like floating through my For You page maybe about 6 days ago. And I was just, being nosy watching it because it was a clip from her live show. And honestly, I didn't think anything of it. Her best friends were asking her hot seat questions. And y'all, I am so sorry. I got to keep it with you guys. I love that Tana Mongeau is just down to answer any question because I feel like a lot of people with her popularity don't want to cause any drama. They don't want any like negative press. And Tana Mongeau just doesn't care. Like she literally will put it out there. A lot of people obviously will call her messy, but I kind of live for that. I feel like she's being true to who she is, and her being messy is just who she is, and I kind of love it. Obviously, I feel like we're flooded this day and age with so many influencers or content creators, whatever you want to call them, and I feel like they're so not real. They just give you a little bit like of a piece of them, and you don't really get to see behind the curtains. I feel like Tana Mongeau, y'all, I feel like she is just out there in the open, and I really appreciate that, and I feel that's why she has such a die-hard audience, because people connect with her because she really is very open. Well, I saw this TikTok a while ago, and basically one of her best friends asked her, who has the smallest you-know-what out of all the guys that you hooked up with? And she answered the question. She said, Cody Ko. I just kept on scrolling. I didn't really think anything of it. Obviously, I would have been like, oh my gosh, let me make a video about this if I knew who Cody Ko was. I had heard his name before from other influencers, but I've never even seen his face before. I've never seen a video of his before. I didn't know anything about him. Well, apparently it's blowing up on the internet now because he was 25 at the time she was 17. So a lot of people had a lot to say about this. And myself, I was just like, I don't even know him. So I just was thinking about like, oh, she was talking about, somebody that she hooked up with when she was 17. And she was saying, oh, that was so long ago. Like I took the whole situation the completely wrong way. I didn't know she was saying like I was 17 and he was older, because that's not in the clip. I'll play the clip within today's video. But now seeing that the age difference is out there, a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about Cody Ko, but then also there's a lot of people who are like, whatever, only because they love him, apparently. I guess a lot of people really like his content and really enjoy him as a person, and I guess they see him as kind of like a good type of person, that he doesn't really seem problematic or messy. So I guess this whole situation is, I don't want to say like completely being swept under the rug, because obviously there is some channels out there talking about it and they're like, what the hell, this fool was 25 years old, she was 17. I have to say, like, from the jump, in my personal opinion, you guys will see obviously within the clip if you haven't seen it, I feel like she just kind of says it so nonchalantly that she was like, I was 17, like it wasn't really taken as a big deal. Do you know what I mean? Because she wasn't really like making an accusation towards him as if like he took advantage of her or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm kind of like, oh, maybe it didn't get blown up, like, as far as, you guys know what I'm trying to get at. Y'all know I don't like to talk about like legal type of stuff here, but obviously I feel like, say for example, this is technically illegal, so I feel like it could have like really blown up bigger, but she was so like nonchalant about it that it wasn't really taken like that. Because you'll see a lot of comments that were just like, oh, whatever, she's just throwing shade type of thing, and it's kind of like, well, that's a big age difference, especially for her being 17, him being 25. So we're going to be talking about that within today's video. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget, I'm doing daily uploads every day at 11 a.m. Don't know how long that will last, but I'm going to try my hardest. Let's go to get into it. The way I am so scared to like talk about things that could go into like the legal realm, I'm like, I ain't trying to get no cease and desist. I am not trying to get sued. So I'm just kind of like, I always tread lightly on talking about topics like this, because it's just like, I've seen so many other channels before, obviously way bigger than mine, get like cease and desist and things like that. And I'm like, let me stay away from that. That's why I'm always like, allegedly, and my opinion, you know what I mean? Like if you say that over and over again, then it's kind of like no one could sue you for you just having an opinion. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and play the clip right here from the live show, which by the way is still up on this user's TikTok account. And I have to say, I feel like if Tana Mongeau wanted this like clip taken down, she would have hit up the girl and been like, can you please take that down? And I'm sure the girl probably would have taken it down. And no, it is still up there. So go ahead and check this out.
What city you've been to on this tour?
What's my favorite city I've been to?
Least favorite.
Least favorite city I've been to on tour. New Orleans, Louisiana. I hate that place.
Who's the most famous person you've ever had sex with?
Oh my god, like maybe Tyga.
What's your least favorite brand you've ever worked with?
Least favorite brand I've ever worked with? One time, we sold out for an apartment in New York. Like the rent was paid on the apartment in New York for a Juul charger that charged your Juul from your phone. Like it was, that sounds brilliant. No, it was definitely breaking iPhones everywhere, and I shouldn't have done it.
I stayed in this.
Who's the smallest dick you've ever had sex with?
Oh my god, did no one look at me? Cody Ko.
Delete the video.
I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that. What? Sorry. Delete the video. god, I wasn't here.
I'm like, we need to get like a Cody Ko reacts video to
No,
that.
stop. I think it's the diarrhea. I'm just unfiltered right
What's
now.
the most embarrassing thing you've done to get a guy to like you?
Oh my god, changed my whole personality every single time. SoundCloud rapper, boxer, what the fuck? Churchgoer. Oh my god. I went to Bible study for this.
Have you ever wanted to fire me?
No, I've never wanted to fire you. I couldn't live without you.
What's the biggest you've had sex with?
Tyga for a fact, and I hate to say it, but it's like, you know. Would you him again? No.
Oh shit.
Dream threesome.
I thought you said drink for us. I was like, sure, I'll laugh.
Stop stalling.
Dream threesome, Adam Sandler and what happened in Turks and Caicos? Joey Joy happened in Turks and Caicos. We literally all almost killed each other. Adam
fell off the
Sandler and
dock.
Adam Sandler again is my dream threesome. Literally him. Eiffel Towering me.
What do you hate the most about me?
As y'all saw from right there, Tana answered them questions without being shy at all. And I have to say, that's why I kind of find her refreshing. And I feel like what it is because this day and age, everyone, especially with her popularity, would be so scared to answer questions because they're like, oh my gosh, this could be like a PR nightmare. This is going to be drama. People aren't going to want to collaborate with me. As you guys know, recently I just said Brittany Broski didn't want to go on the Canceled podcast, and probably for reasons like this, because Tana Mongeau will answer questions without holding back. And I like that because I feel like there's so many like influencers that are like, oh, the camera's on, I got to act prim and proper because they don't want to get canceled. And Tana's like, I don't give a shit. I am who I am. And that's just it. Now, I want to read a little bit of an article from BuzzFeed, but I feel like obviously the way that they word things, it could definitely go into a legal realm, obviously given the age difference between them. But I do want to read some of it because I feel like it is important because there's some, key details in here that I wasn't even aware of because I haven't seen every single Tana Mongeau video before. I don't know who all the people that she's collabed with and all these things. But obviously this, it can get really tricky because you guys can head to BuzzFeed, and even the title alone says Tana Mongeau accused Cody Ko of having blank with her when she was just 17. So I feel like obviously right there, I'm like, ooh, let me like tread lightly on this because I ain't trying to get no damn defamation lawsuit or anything. I mean, not that I have anything to offer. If somebody were to sue me, I'd be like, here's the $12 in my bank account. I don't like, there you go. Are you happy? You know what I mean? Hey, low-key, maybe it'll bring my views up more though, because I can like make a video about it. You know what I mean? No, I'm just playing. Just kidding. Totally just kidding. Anyways, this is what it says right here. The two collaborated multiple times over the years, including the YouTube video, The Shittiest Video Ever, featuring Cody Ko, that came out when Tana was 17. Cody, comparatively, was 25 years old. According to a TikTok, which is the one you guys just saw, from a recent live taping of her podcast Canceled, Tana was asked who had the smallest blank out of those she's had S with. The way I'm so like, because of the age difference and stuff like this, I don't want to say any type of, bad words. I'm sure you guys understand why, being that she was, 17 at this time. I don't know these types of legal things, y'all. To be quite honest with you, I'm like, is this something that I can talk about, being that she was technically a minor? I don't know. As the crowd screamed, she added, I can say that I was literally 17 when her co-host joked about Cody making a reaction video to the allegation. Tana continued, no, don't. I think it's the diarrhea. I'm just unfiltered right now. Y'all, also I want to point this out too. If you guys have been if you guys have been following Tana recently, she hasn't been drinking, and I think she may have been smoking, I don't know, but she hasn't been drinking for the longest period of time. So I feel like the fact that she's still even unfiltered while like being sober is kind of crazy, because I understand completely, like when you're tipsy, woo, you just lose that filter. But she's been sober recently and she just let this all out. So continuing right here, Tana, now 25, has previously alluded to the allegations on a 2021 episode of the podcast, which has since reportedly been edited out. Oh my god, I didn't see this part. In the episode, she reportedly spoke about hooking up with YouTubers when she was 17, 18 who could be manipulative, adding shout out to JC Callan, shout out to Cody Ko. Oh my gosh. BuzzFeed has reached out to representatives for Cody Ko for comment, but there hasn't been anything updated as of yet. I am so sorry. This whole situation to me is low-key very messy, but also I do want to know your guys' takeaway from this. Do you guys feel that her kind of like making a joke about it and kind of laughing about it takes away the severity from it? Do you know what I mean? Because I know obviously everyone deals with everything differently in life, and I'm going to be so real with you guys. I feel like I would be the way that she was. Do you know what I mean? Because the most traumatic things that have happened to me in my life, I literally make fun of, because I'm just like, okay, like what am I going to do? Cry about it? But then also at the same time too, maybe this can take away from the severity of it because she is making light of it, and being that she does have a really big platform. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out, Girl Scout.